Shallow screen going to be set up for Robinson. He gets free. Inside the 20. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Saints nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On play action, Goff. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. 2nd and 10.
Super. 180. We're good. We're good.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another run here for Robinson. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage when he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
As the ball continues to get wider, the boundary almost becomes like having a 12th defender, and that's exactly how the defense used it here. Continue to push that back wide until he had no choice but to just go out of bounds.
Murray on 3rd down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
So Narveson now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Olave is the motion man. He'll go play action with Goff. Back deep for Olave. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. So a big one there to start the drive. 52 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
On second down, Goff. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Hey, let's go. Go ground.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. And that is incomplete. Personal Olave, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Ryland's kick
The kick
is good. And the Saints get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw on that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
And he will go all the way. Michael Pittman, touchdown Atlanta. Narvison now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Saints 3.
So Narvison now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ric Flair. Here we go. Hey, 20. Hey, 5.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Start on the ground with Robinson. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
2-2.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Devon Gottschalk there on the tackle.
37-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
It is 3rd and long. Gun, it's Murray. His throw left side is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. We will not see a return on this one,
The Saints take
as
over
it will be
first and
marked
10
down.
at their own 18-yard line.
Go, cut! 180! Hard ball, hard ball.
Olave is the motion man. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He's going to try it here again. That's caught! And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. That gains an even 60 yards.
First down. It's a gain of 60 yards. First down.
We are
Saints.
through one. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Cut! 5! 5! 4 now! We're good! We're good! Listen, 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 listen. Cut!
Here's Goff. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, New Orleans.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New Orleans.
Cut! 180! Like,
On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Ric Flair! Cut!
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's in. What a drop. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Carter on the return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. There's a short one caught by Kraft. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Third and 2. Here we go. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he is going to have that Falcons 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if If they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 4. Now, Murray. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
So Narveson now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
11. Set.
Goff. The man down the field, it's Olave. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Now, faking the give, forced out wide, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a 3rd, so good decision. Just throw it away.
180.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
180. Hold on. Check. Louis.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal.
Hey, 5. 12. Hey, kill.
To throw is Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
A second down throw for Goff. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. Got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Go, 12, go.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. Exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints are back within 2 scores.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. 52 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
With the man, he's got it. It's London. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Great London. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Third down, they need 5. Murray going to look to do it himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Atlanta. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Hard ball. Cut. We go. 76. Super 1. Hey, kill.
Goff to throw on first down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Back to the air, it's Goff. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Follow.
First down, it's Robinson. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
Best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
We go to the
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We go tonight.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. They'll take this forward for about 5.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. To pick up the 6.
From the 46, here's second down and 4.
Hold on.
From the gun, it's Goff. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
And And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down. Murray going to get this up on a pop pass. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Murray keeping it himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A 1-yard
Here
gain
comes
brings
3rd
up
and
3rd
6. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Work in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
A give, and here comes Robinson. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Trying the left side, and caught by Pittman. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Here's a toss left side for Robinson. To the pylon, he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Falcons will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So Narveson now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. That one out of the reach, of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he'll get this ahead, gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and
79 Broncos. Let's go now. 7 Pirates. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
To throw is shut. On the run to the right. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play. It stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
40-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Down at the 41. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll spin out of the tackle. Winds up getting about 6 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On third down, it's Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
The Falcons send their punting unit out. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Pump 18. Pioneer. Pump 19. Cut.
To the air is Shuck. Throw right side to Olave.
Complete to Chris Olave. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Got it. Right here.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Shuck. And that is knocked away, incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Shuck. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Let's go now. 19. Ready?
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Set. Sit. Track him. 60. Tap.
Olave
tap,
is the
tap.
motion man.
19 Lions. Hup.
Third down, and here is Shuck. And that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. 60 Bobcat. 60 Warriors. 70. Ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Second and 3.
70 Timberwolf.
They'll go on the ground with Devin Neal. And the Saints are going to have first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, they'll go with an option right. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Ready.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
2 yards.
Second down and 8.
Second and 8.
Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
On the ground, it's Robinson. Space to run inside the 20. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Atlanta.
First down. First down and 10 yards to go.
They'll go again with Robinson. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It's a designed run from Murray. And he will take it in himself. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Atlanta. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Saints 21.
So Narvison now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Off play action. Here's Recklin. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case,
looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And Not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
4-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Oh, what? I'm two.
Another run here for Robinson. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
26-yard line.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
Off the sofa, the thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel.